NHL regular season recap night 152, only 2 games tonight, but both of them pretty big in their own right. The first one, the Capitals visiting Calgary, continuing their Western road trip, and it kicks off with a rocket from Dylan Strome in the first period, his 23rd of the year. That's the only goal in the first frame, and then in the second, it's Ovi with 2 back-to-back goals in about 4 minutes apart, his 20th and 21st of the season, both on the power play. Surprise, surprise there. This goal actually makes history for him. He is the first and only player to have 19 consecutive 20-goal seasons from the start of his career onward. So a pretty big milestone there for him, and now, of course, just 51 goals behind Gretzky. Kevin Rooney would score to make it a 3-1 game just a minute, some change after that, but Hendrix Lapierre would score once again to make it 4-1 headed to the third period. Mackenzie Weegar about 7 minutes in there would make it a 4-2 game, but Tom Wilson throws in the empty netter, and it's a 5-2 win for Washington. Charlie Lindgren was very good for them tonight. 34 of 36 for a .944 save percentage. Dustin Wolf, not nearly as good, 28 of 32 for an .875. And with this win, the Caps move into the last wildcard spot in the East. They are only a point up on Detroit, but they do have a game in hand. 2 points up on the Islanders with the same number of games played. So some good stuff there from Washington. And again, they win this one by a final score of 5-2. The only other game tonight, the Sabres visiting Seattle, and it was a good, very early start for Seattle. Jordan Eberle scoring just 24 seconds in, and then the next 5 minutes really not all that great. Tage Thompson, Jeff Skinner, and Alex Tuch all scoring within 5 minutes of one another, and it's very quickly 3-1 Sabres. Matty Beniers would score one more to make it 3-2 before the end of the period, but in the second, it's the same deal. The Sabres taking over Owen Power and Jeff Skinner both scoring to make it 5-2. Those goals coming just about 45 seconds apart. Jeff Skinner would add his third of the game, completing the hat-trick effort in the third period with just under 2 minutes to go. And it's a 6-2 win here for Buffalo in pretty convincing fashion. They actually get outshot here 34-30, but Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen was very, very good in this one. 32 of 34 for a .941 save percentage. The kid has been hot lately. Joey Daccord, of course, 1 save on the 4 shots he faces. Grubauer was pretty good in relief, but just not quite good enough to get the job done here. It's a 6-2 win for the Sabres, and with this, they're now just 4 points back of Washington for that last wildcard spot. They do have a couple more games played, so it's going to be a tough stretch. They're going to need some help for sure, but they're definitely making it interesting, and of course, the 2 points tonight over a pretty desperate Seattle team certainly helped that. So that's going to be it for NHL regular season recap night 152. 13 games tomorrow, and I have a men's league game, so we're going to see what time I can get the recap up on Wednesday morning, most likely. Hopefully it won't be too late. We'll get that to you guys pretty quickly, but for now, enjoy your night. We'll talk to you guys probably Wednesday.